Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. Today we're going to be unboxing the January 2021 Sew Sampler. So if you're unfamiliar with Sew Sampler boxes, these are monthly sewing and quilting subscription boxes put out by Fat Quarter Shop. They are $24.95 a month plus shipping, and they come with all kinds of fun goodies inside, patterns, fabric, notions. Let's see what's inside this month's box. So the theme for this month's box is sweater weather, and of course there's a promo code on the back, which is 10% off jelly rolls, including honey buns. And they've got this beautiful cider honey bun right here, and it says, "Spice up your stash." And of course they have their little insert here that tells all about all the products as well as the retail value, so you know what kind of value you're getting. We're gonna go ahead and start off with their greatest hits track number 10 block. This is a monthly kind of a sew along type thing. You get a new pattern in your box each month, and then they come on these kind of cardstocky pattern cards, and you can save them up or you can sew them as you go. And by the time you are done receiving your full year's worth of boxes, you will have a really fun scrappy quilt to put together. And I think we're getting towards the end of this one. This is block number 10. It's kind of a fun different take on a pinwheel. And those little block patterns retail for $4.98. You can get them on the Fat Quarter Shop website. All right, the next thing in our box are these 50 count Aura Orange Cool pins. These are by the Gypsy Quilter. They retail for $9.48. And it says, "These pins feel so fine by the fireside. For carefree pinning and pressing, these cool pins allow you to press without burning or melting any pins. Sharp and fine, they will leave your project in pristine shape. The colorful, easy to grip pin heads make them easy to handle with no pins left behind." And they come in this cute little plastic carrying case, which I always love because I like to have something to keep them, especially if you're going to be putting them in your bags. This says they can go up to 350 degrees heat resistance, so that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm scared to open it. I can't open it. Okay, I got it off. Did not spill the pins everywhere. Yay. So here's what they look like. They do have a nice little grippy head on them, I guess you could call it. Looks like it's pretty easy to pick up off of your little pin if you have them in a magnetic pin bowl or if you put them in the container that they came in. So these are really fun. They seem relatively sturdy, not too bendy, but bendy enough that you can get them through your layers of fabric. And then this little lid just snaps on. I don't feel like it's, not sure how secure this is, but I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know. I'll probably put these in my magnetic pin bowl. The next thing in our box are these SewTites magnetic sewing pins. So I have actually been wanting to get my hands on these ever since I saw Tula Pink do one of her Tula Talks on Tuesdays on Instagram. She does them, and she showed how to use these, and they're really cool. So they retail for $11.48. And it says, "Through thick and thin, these SewTites aren't going anywhere. Ring in the new year with your tightest new buddies, SewTites magnetic sewing pins. Designed especially for holding together thick layers, these pins can take any material you try, from cotton and canvas to cork and vinyl." Now, one thing that is really cool about these, so they're magnetic on the back here. So on the back, they have these little magnets on them, and then of course they attach to this one and they stay together nice and tight. Now, one of the things that Tula Pink showed on there, and you do kind of have to slide them apart. I mean, they stay together. One of the things that Tula Pink showed them for is using vinyl, and I sew a lot of bags, as you guys know, and you can't really use pins on vinyl because you'll be able to see the holes in them, and so it's just not ideal. Typically, I use Wonder Clips, but even sometimes then you can see the indents from the Wonder Clips where they're being clipped together, and so I think these would be perfect for use on vinyl bags. She also used them on English paper piecing. She used them to hold her hexies together, and I thought that was also a great idea because instead of trying to pin through the paper and all the layers, you can just pin two of your little hexies together using one of these tiles, and then you can sew. You can even toss this in your bag and they are not going anywhere. So if you're in the middle of sewing and you have to get up and go really quickly, you don't have to worry about your pieces moving. And so I thought these were really unique and fun, and I'm excited to see them in this month's box. So our next product is this Magic Touch Cutting Mat Eraser. This retails for $4.48, and it's a Sew Sampler Got It First item. So is the SewTites, by the way. And it says, "Your cutting mat does so much for you all year long. Show it a little love with a few swipes from the Magic Touch Cutting Mat Eraser and give it a fresh start and a clean slate. Just like magic, all the trimmings and trappings from your fabric will disappear." So I think we'll try this out for you guys because honestly, in my opinion, it looks just like a regular sponge. Huh. You've got the magic touch. It can be used damp. It says it can be used damp or dry, and you just swipe with a little bit of pressure. Should give your mat new life. So I will insert some video here, and we'll see if this little guy actually works. Okay, I did have to use some water and a little bit of elbow grease, but I think it actually worked pretty good. Let's try it on my real one. This guy needs some serious, I don't know. I mean, yeah. All right, I'm 50-50 on the sponge. I can't tell it's actually doing anything on this one. Yeah, worked better on the other one. Okay, well, there you go. The pattern for this month's box is called Fast and Flurries Quilt Pattern. This is a Fat Quarter Shop Sew Sampler exclusive. That means you can only get it in this box. And it says, whip a few strips into the table runner in no time. Easy piecing and simple seams means you have a celebrator centerpiece on your table for your next occasion, no matter if your friends are near or far. And this pattern retails for $9.98. There's a little typo on the cover here saying that it was featured in the December box. Whatever, I don't care what box it came in. It's cute. And then inside is nice, colorful sewing instructions. This pattern looks super fun and fast and easy. Definitely beginner friendly. It looks like the finish size is 18.5 by 74.5. And there's also a throw version on the back that is 34.5 by 42.5. And then of course it has all of your fabric requirements on the back of the pattern as well. So 2 size options for this. And on to the beautiful fabric that comes in this month's box. This is a Cider Honey Bun by Basic Gray for Moda Fabrics, and this retails for $27.98. If you're new to honey buns are 1.5 inches by width of fabric, so they're kind of like a jelly roll, but 1.5 inches wide instead of 2.5 inches wide. And of course, you get a little sampling of each of the prints in the line, and this says, there is so much spice and everything nice in Cider by Basic Gray for Moda. This Cider Honey Bun pairs with winter blues and tones of honey, cinnamon, nutmeg, and brown sugar for a sweet combo of warm and cool. Both geometrics are softened with fanciful florals and will simmer nicely into your sweater weather sewing. Here is a side view of it so you can kind of see the color vibe that they have going on. But oh my gosh, these colors look just so fun. And I like all the beautiful little prints on them as well. So I'm definitely excited to use this. And I don't think I've had a honey bun before, actually. I'm excited to have one of these in my box. Maybe I got one a long time ago, but I don't remember. This might be my very first honey bun. So that is everything that came in the January 2021 Sew Sampler box. I did total up the value of all the contents in your box, and it looks like it is $68.38, so that's a great value for your money considering the boxes were only $24.95. So overall, I'm really happy with this box. These are my favorites. I love the honey bun and the quilt pattern, super cute. I also am really happy to see these SewTiles in here, or SewTites in here. And then I'm really excited to try this sponge because my cutting mat could use a little bit of love. So leave a comment in the description box below letting me know what your favorite product was from this month's box. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you liked it, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe because that really helps me out and lets me know to keep making these fun videos for you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. The next thing in our box are these 50 count or... Okay, Bandit. Bandit is going nuts. There's a dog outside, and we can just slide one off. Can we slide one off though? So oh, there we go. Okay, so these guys are sticking to themselves like crazy. So there's basically 2 pieces to them. And if you're new to honey buns are 1.5, is that right? Okay. So that's a rate, so that's a great, and my battery's dying.